Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Thursday, December 31st, 2015, around 4:14 in the afternoon. Mix and sun and clouds today, which was pretty good. Got some of the snow melting and stuff, and hopefully you're shoveling some of it away, because it's going to refreeze and it's going to create ice, and you don't want to be sliding away. Some news to report. The Indianapolis Colts have decided to fire their head coach, Chuck Pagano, effective at the end of the season. The Colts have been a disappointment to the NFL this season because the star franchise quarterback, Andrew Luck, suffered a variety of injuries. That wasn't good, because if you have a star franchise quarterback and if he's hurt, your team is going absolutely nowhere, maybe settling into mediocrity, which is not good. And Steve Avison, who was a daytime anchor for NECN out of Newton, Massachusetts, has announced he's leaving NECN after 6 years. Steve was a daytime anchor. He was one of the co-hosts for the morning show for NECN back in the early 2010s. And good luck to him, wherever he ends up. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is my power rankings for the NHL for January 2016, ranking the top 10 teams in the NHL this time in January of 2016, which actually is tomorrow, but tomorrow's New Year's Day, and during New Year, doing like major holidays, only 2 video blogs, so I'm doing this today. And here are the top 10 teams in the power rankings for the NHL for January 2016. Number 10 is the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins have been kind of hot and cold lately, but they're still playing great hockey. They're staying in the race for the Atlantic Division. Claude Julien, who was rumored to be on the hot seats, getting the most out of the Bruins' talent. He could be an early Coach of the Year candidate. They come in at number 10. Number 9 for the power rankings for January 2016. The New York Islanders, first year at Brooklyn. They've been playing pretty good, despite having their goaltender, Jalek Hasek, out for a while. But like John Tavares is probably one of the top 10 players in the NHL right now. They're getting great performances by everybody. And they're battling with the Rangers for second place in the Metropolitan Division. Number 8 on this list for the power rankings of 2016 January edition for the NHL is the Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens have been slipping in the standings because Carey Price has been hurt, their star goaltender, and they had a lot of losses in December, but they still build up a big enough lead, so they're still in the playoffs. Number 7 on this list of the power rankings for January 2016 for the NHL is the Chicago Blackhawks. The Blackhawks are playing great hockey. Patrick Kane has had an unbelievable point streak, and he's carrying the Blackhawks. A lot of people were saying the Blackhawks will regress this year because of losing some key players, but they're still playing great hockey and stuff, and wouldn't be surprised if they're back in the Cup Finals again. Number 6 on this list for January 2016 power rankings for NHL teams, the St. Louis Blues. They're having another under-the-radar season, which is pretty good. They need to win a big one right now, this upcoming year, and it could happen. Number 5 on this list for the power rankings of January 2016 for NHL teams, the New York Rangers. Rangers have been a little bit, hot and cold recently. Henrik Lundqvist has been playing great, and he really get the team going. Number 4 on this list of the top 10 power rankings for NHL teams in January 2016, the Florida Panthers. That's right, the Florida Panthers. They have a young bunch of good players, and they're winning and stuff with some veterans and stuff like that. I really think the Panthers could be the surprise team of the NHL this year, and I think if they have probably a good shot to win the Atlantic Division if they keep it up. And hopefully the fans show up, because the Panthers are a real great team. Number 3 on this list for the power rankings of 2016 for NHL, the Los Angeles Kings. The Kings are running away with the Pacific Division, which is very weak this year. The Kings probably will win that division by a wide margin. Jonathan Quick's having a great season, and all of the players are doing great, including Milan Lucic. Number 2 on this list of the top 10 NHL teams for the power rankings in January 2016, Dallas Stars, having an amazing season, leading the Central Division. Lindy Ruff's probably the coach of the year in the NHL so far. And number 1 on this list of the top 10 power rankings for January 2016, the Washington Capitals. They're running away with the Metropolitan Division. They're on pace to win the President's Trophy and stuff. Alex Ovechkin's having a great season. Brandon Holtby is now in positioning himself to be the Vezina Trophy winner. It looks smooth sailing ahead, but they have to win in the playoffs. Ovechkin has not been to a conference semifinal or a Stanley Cup final for his career, and it could happen in 2016. We'll wait and see about that. And that's about it on that. I will be back for the third and final video blog of the night, and the last video blog of 2016. It will be about New Year's resolutions that I have for some famous people, what their New Year's resolution should be. It's going to be very interesting. And like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brodin guy. Molly Rosenblatt rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt is so stunning, and she's the best. Amy Twinsies is so cute. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent, and she has nice legs. Julie Donaldson of Comcast Sports Mid-Atlantic rocks. Julie Trammell is the best. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out. See you later.